a little bitty girl. She pretty much lived with Mom and on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Donna worked for Rich and Joe those days. And so she pretty well was raised in a tractor or a combine or opening gates or anywhere we were, she was, and she was with my mother. And it shows because Katelyn to this day has the exact characteristics of my mom. They look alike, they act alike, they have the same temper. On the good side, they have the love of the farm, they have the love of animals, enthusiasm for life, and there's not a jealous streak, and never was in either one of them. And I'll move on to explain a few of those incidences. When we started showing cattle together, the girls and I wanted steers, and they wanted heifers. So we had one of each. I told Katelyn, do not name these cattle, do not get attached to these cattle, do not get acquainted with these cattle. This is a terminal project. Well, I went over one day, I think Charlie was his name. Katelyn, a lot of people didn't know this, but Katelyn liked to wash cattle in her bikini and her swimsuit to get a suntan. Katelyn didn't get to go to the pool much. Katelyn was a farm girl. That's where she got her tans, at the cattle barn. Well, she had been gone for quite some time, and I went over to make sure that she was okay, and I walked around the cattle barn corner, and there laid my daughter in a bikini with her headphones on top of her steer, taking a nap. Roll 1, 2, 3 broke right there. We had a lot of fun together, the girls and us showing cattle. We went to several shows, more than we maybe should have. And I tell you, to wake up at 4:30 in the morning with 3 women in one motel room to try to make 5 o'clock orders. Hence, temper. That's where that comes into play. I spent a lot of mornings, 5 o'clock, lobby, drinking coffee, pacing. Yeah. So one day, I go up to Katelyn's room because she forgot something. Before that, I'd like to say this. Katelyn, at county fair on those steer years, I did not want to see my children crying at the sale. Talked about it, toughen up, it's part of the business, it's what we do. And they were tough, they didn't. We cried a lot on the way home to pick up. Check came and everything kind of got better. But I had to go up to Katelyn's room one day, she forgot something. I don't go up to the girls' room, they live upstairs, we live downstairs, that's their domain. And I walked into her room, and I looked over on her wall, and I had noticed that we had been missing show haulers and working haulers, and I just seemed like I was, where's the haulers? I go up to her bedroom, there was every working hauler for every steer that we've ever shown hanging on the wall with a picture of her steer right above the hauler. Done showing steers. Katelyn and I were together, and Megan, all of us together every day, working on the farm. And my daughters, they can't be like 20 below with me. It didn't matter. They 110, they were with me. Muskets, everything, chickens, picking up, whatever. They're always there. Katelyn Mace has probably